Good day, students. Welcome to Exquisite Tutorials. It's nice having you guys again. You know how it takes. Exquisite Tutorials is the best online tutorial for all science students that write in JAMB, WAEC, UTME, and university students across various countries, states, and continents. Now, I'm here today for the sake of post-UTME students. You know, most students after writing their JAMB, they get confused, or sometimes students don't even know how schools give admission. Oh, before I proceed, don't forget, if you are joining us for the first time, you are not an exquisite student, welcome into the family. I want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel and turn on your notification for the best. We give you the best. And as well, like, we are on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, everywhere, Telegram at Exquisite Tutorials. And we have a community of students, a community where we'll unite our students together. It is called the Exquisite Student Worldwide Group. It's on Facebook and it's on Telegram. Search for it and join us. And as well, if you want to join our WhatsApp groups for post-UTME, JAMB, 100 level students, different universities, DESU, Uniben, name it, you got it. And also, we are coming into a new school, Auchi Polytechnic. We are coming for you guys. Get ready for Exquisite Tutorials. Okay, this time around, let's talk about post-UTME students and how you can gain admission to university. Getting admission into university is one thing that many students have struggled with. Some students write JAMB for 4 years, some seek for admission for 3 years, 5 years, 6 years. But no, coming across this video is the solution. Now, this year, so long you watch this video, you are going to gain admission. Tell them I told you that. Tell them I told you that. You are going to gain admission. In fact, I must say congratulations in advance. Okay, now let's proceed. Many students don't really understand how admission is being given, and the importance of understanding this is going to help you a lot and clear off your doubt. Okay, let's say, for example, I want to give you a tip of how you get your merits into a university. We have your JAMB score. We have your JAMB score. Your JAMB score. We have post UTME score. UTME score. And we have average score. Now this is how it works. Your JAMB score is the score you get in JAMB. Your post-UTME score is what you get in your post-UTME, and your average is an average of your score for JAMB and your post-UTME. Now, this is where some students get it wrong. Let's say your JAMB score is 300. Now you have not written post-UTME and you are applying for a course that the average score required for your school, let's say for example medicine, let's say for example MBBS in Uniben, and your required average score is 75. Now what happened is that your JAMB score is divided by 8. Your post-UTME score is divided by 2 to get your average score. Okay, now let's say for example your average score is 300 for JAMB. That is, your JAMB score is 300. When you divide 300 divided by 8, you are getting all over 8. You are getting 37.5. You are getting 37.5 as your JAMB score. Now, your post-UTME score is divided by 2. Okay, let's say for example here, you are needing 75. You already have 37.5. To be on the safer side, you can score like 80 in post-UTME. So when you divide by 2, you are going to get 40. So when you add up 37.5 plus 40, you are going to get 77.5. But mind you, universities, they do not round up. Once there is a point, they assume that you only have 77. So now, with this, I want you to understand something, that if Mr. A has, okay, let's say Mr. A has a JAMB score of 300 A, and Mr. B has a JAMB score of 270. And these two people are going for the same course. Now, if you divide 300, just like we did, divide by 8, you are getting 37.5. If you divide 270, divide by 8, you are getting 270 divided by 8. You are getting 33.75. Now, at this point in time, Mr. A has a higher chance of gaining admission to study, let's say MBBS, to study medicine, than Mr. B. But if Mr. A depends on what he has and he relaxes and doesn't care about pursue UTME, but Mr. B comes across exquisite tutorials. Exquisite. Now, don't forget, exquisite tutorials is doing exquisite tutorials is starting up a monthly post-UTME class that is going to run from now till you write your post-UTME. And you know the benefits that we're going to gain is that we're going to start a paid class. The class is just for a token, 1,500 per month. Now, the class is going to be in a way that each universities will plan to divide each universities per a group. Now, let's say DESU, for example. There's a way DESU, Delta State University, set their questions. They do not follow your normal physics, chemistry, biology, maths. There's a way they set their questions. And we have all the past questions of this university. UNIBEN will have all the past questions. Name them. Yabatech, IU, UNN, UNILAG. We'll have all of them. So we're going to arrange students according to their universities. We'll have more than 30 tutors that will do this and coach them to gain excellence in their post-UTME. And we promised our students not less than, if you are too dull, like dull, if you attend our classes that you are dull and you don't know anything at all, you're going to get nothing less than 7 fee in post-UTME. Okay, let's say, for example, if Mr. B comes across exquisite tutorials and Mr. B is a smart guy, very smart, he now gets 86 in his post-UTME. Now, this one is for JAMB, this one is for JAMB. Then this Mr. A relaxed after getting 300, he feels he must have gotten admission. And he now gets 60 in his post-UTME. Now, if you divide 60 divided by 2, divide 86 divided by 2, this one is giving you, it is divided by 2, 43. 60 is giving you 30. Now, by the time you add up 37.5 plus 30, you are getting 67.5. By the time you add up 43 plus 33, you are getting 470. You are getting 76 already. So at the end of the day, Mr. B is going to get admitted because he came across exquisite, don't forget, exquisite tutorials post-UTME class. While Mr. A is going to get 60 because he refused, or destiny did not allow him to come across exquisite tutorials post-UTME class. Don't be like Mr. A, be like Mr. B. So what is to tell you that? Now, if you don't understand the things, what you'll be doing that it was politics that made Mr. B to gain admission ahead of Mr. A, unknowing to you that exquisite happened. Now, before I conclude, now let's go back to universities. Different universities have different average scores and have their way of setting post-UTME exam. Now, when you are relaxed and you think because you have a good JAMB score that you don't want to study hard, the more it becomes difficult for you. Now, let me show you as an example. DESU will take questions different from your normal biology, chemistry, physics questions. So if you are not equipped, you go there and fail. Now, UNIBEN used to add math questions to even their medical students that did not apply, that math is not in their 4 subject courses. So now, what example you come into an exam, you meet math questions you did not have. Different schools you have a way. So the earlier you start preparing for your post-UTME, the better for you. The earlier, the better. This is exquisite tutorial. Watch out for From tomorrow we'll start uploading post-UTME classes for different schools with different questions. Those will have their own special classes. Other schools will have their own general classes. Other schools that does chemistry, biology, physics, and English. So turn up your notification button in our YouTube channel and make sure you get everything about post-UTME. It's going to be a blast. And don't forget, register for our post-UTME class. It's going to be massive. Thank you. We love you. This is Exquisite Tutorials.